Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to share this Maafe recipe with you, and these are all the ingredients that I'm using. I am of course using soft chicken, but you can use lamb or beef, which are commonly used most of the time. I am also using my favorite vegetables, so use whatever you please. I'm just adding my spices to the chicken and I'm going to mix and coat that well. Then I'm going to pop it inside my pan and cook it for about 5 minutes without any water, and then I'm going to go in and add some water to cover and let it cook for about 15 more minutes. So guys, Maafe is a peanut butter stew or sauce which originated from Mali and then spread across Gambia and Senegal, and even the Ghanaians do enjoy it very much. It's basically a staple food in West Africa, and this was the time when they wanted to increase the production of granules. So guys, having said that, I mix my peanut butter with some water and I am going to cook it slowly on the heat until the oil surfaces. And guys, I'm also going ahead to fry my chicken. Because it's a soft chicken, I am frying it until it's very crispy on the outside to give me that amazing texture when eating it. And I'm also checking constantly on my peanut butter to make sure I'm stirring it and that it's not burning, and also to add more water when needed. My chicken is ready. I've removed that. Now I'm going to use the same oil, adding some onion to it. I can already smell the aroma in here, and what I just added is my Dawadawa. That will give me an amazing West African smell. And I'm also adding some maggi cube. I will go in and add my shrimp powder. Guys, it's bay, it's everything. And some chili pepper. The chili pepper is very hot. I'm not using fresh pepper. I'm only using the powdered ones, but I'm using the very hot ones. And I added 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I'm frying that for a few minutes on a medium-low heat before I go in to add my tomato. Now I am adding my blended mixture of garlic, onion and ginger for extra taste and extra flavor. And my peanut butter is also ready here. Guys, you could go in and use the peanut butter without the extra cooking, but I am just making it my own way, hence why I cook it first. My tomatoes are also pre-cooked, so I am going to let these cook for about 8 minutes. I don't need to cook it too long. So guys, after about 8 minutes, I'm just adding my peanut butter now. However, if you are going in to use the peanut butter as it is without cooking it, make sure you mix it with some hot water and let it loosen up a little bit before you pour it or before you add it to your sauce. I'm just mixing that very well together. I'm going to go in and add the chicken stock and some more water. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover that and let it cook very well until I can see that amazing oil surfacing. So this is beautiful. I'm still going to cover and let it keep cooking. After about a few minutes of cooking, I am just adding my vegetables. The pot was just too small for all this, so I had to kind of transfer to a bigger one, which I have here, and I added more water because it was too thick. I'm going to cover and cook for about 10 more minutes. And this is how it's looking. I'm going to go ahead and remove the vegetables so I can let the stew thicken just a little bit more. You can add the vegetables almost at the end of your cooking so you don't have to take it out and then put it back again. After about 15-20 minutes of cooking it, it has taken to my desired consistency. And now I'm just adding everything back in. My mushrooms, I don't want too soft, so this is the good point to put it in. And I'm going to let it simmer for a few more minutes. And that is the stew done. After about 5 more minutes, this is how it's looking. I'm just adding some fresh basil, and I'm just literally stirring that together, mixing that together carefully so that everything is still intact. As you can see, it's very thick in consistency, and I felt like the oil was just too much, so I have kind of skim off some of the oil, and I will be removing more oil later after it cools down a little bit. And guys, that's the end of the stew, the sauce, the Maafe recipe. I made this absolutely my own way. Of course, I used chicken as I said earlier, but you are welcome to use your lamb, your goat meat, your beef, whatever you want, and it is best served with rice, couscous, or rice and beans. I definitely still had it with swallow anyway, and it was good. It wasn't too bad. And I love the fact that I have a lot of vegetables in here that I can just munch on, eat without actually having to eat it with anything. And also, and the whole point of adding sweet potato in is just because if you don't want to eat it with anything, then you can have it on its own, or you can just have it with some bread. And guys, this stew was just amazing. It was so delicious. I cannot get over it. I also had it with some broccoli swallow. I have a short on my channel. You can check it out and see how I made it. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys, and I hope you like this video. If you do, thumbs up for me and comment. Bye bye for now.